heading over to the island. How do we feel?
The weather could be better.
We hopped off the ferry and headed up the island to Happy Valley, where we met Fraser Island Taxi Service, who drove us to the start of the trail at Dili Village. The Fraser Island Great Walk is 90 kilometres and we'd planned to complete it in 5 days. After a fairly cruisy day, we'd made it to our first fenced dingo-safe campsite.
Day 1 done. We walked 6.3 kilometres, so a bit of a warm-up. Hopefully you can see me, I'm not blending into the background too badly. We're going to do a bit of a series on mat talk. Each of us are going to say how our day was.
I'm looking forward to the rest of the hike, and I'm looking forward to hanging out with my friends, and yeah, just really excited to be out with nature and not working.
Yeah, it was a lovely first day. For a while I've been hiking, but good to be back on Fraser. Bit wet.
My pack's a lot heavier than I would have wanted, and I'm a lot more unfit than I would want.
Actually, Pit would have to be opening up my sleeping mat and finding out it's fucked. So yeah, that's probably a Pit. But yeah, I suppose for that, I think the thing I'd regret bringing would be a sleeping mat that doesn't work. So yeah, certainly always check your sleeping mats. Make sure they can be inflated and not literally falling apart before you go on a 4 or 5 day hike.
This is some Penfolds tawny. It's an essential item.
It's Coolridge raspberry flavour.
It's a Coolridge raspberry flavour. I could drink this whole bottle tonight and still perform well tomorrow.
Hello, welcome to Lake Boomingin, the world's largest perched sand lake. It's very beautiful, even on a cloudy day.
It's like tea.
When you wake up in the evening, and I've left an empty space, will you remember how you're feeling?
The rain jacket?
'Cause I felt like that the day.
Lovely weather for a hike.
If you ever get the feeling you're gonna fade away, I could be there behind you. These big pieces are too late. I don't need you now, I'm alone. I can feel my life go by in slow motion. I need to know if you're afraid or feeling blue. And when you start to fall for someone new, I need to know.
Well, today we did, I think, 14.3 kilometres, and there's one way to describe it: wet. We had a very wet night and a pretty wet day, and it's still raining. Day 2, we're at Central Station. Was a pretty wet day today. Very wet, and everyone's very smelly. There's no showers here, as expected. It's been good though. It's lovely fresh air. I tried to zoom in on a paper map today, so
I'm sure that will get a mention.
Hello, it is day 2. Highlights of today would definitely be Lucy zooming in on a map that was a piece of paper. That was pretty fun.
And time to unplug, so it's good to be here. Still no dingoes, and our tent, Callum and I's tent, is completely saturated, so we've set it up inside one of the dingo boxes, so hopefully it'll dry overnight, and we're sleeping inside another dingo box.
We saw some pretty amazing trees. It rained a lot, and we saw a really pretty snake. So yeah, feeling a little bit sore today, but otherwise in good spirits.
It's very, very wet and very misty, so our hopes to dry our tent out were thwart by the weather. It is really beautiful here. Lots of amazingly old trees and staghorns everywhere.
Dingo sightings, 0. Very disappointed.
Do you feel we're getting closer to the place where we began? Are your feelings getting colder? 'Cause time is slipping through my hands.
Alright, we're at Lake Mackenzie, day 3. Callum's in the background there filling up our water. We did 11 kilometres today. It's a bit of a quiet day. I think we're a bit happier now that the weather's a bit better, though those clouds look a bit ominous. No dingoes yet, which we're a bit sad about, and we found out we only have 4 coffee sachets yet, which borders on an emergency, so I hopefully I don't kill Callum.
So damn beautiful. Distracting. I haven't talked about how beautiful the walks are. There's massive trees, and then you go through to rainforest. Oh my god, lunatics in the back. And through to rainforest is so beautiful. The walking is not too challenging. It's quite undulating, and there's always something to look at. Still, no dingoes. Very disappointed.
It is significantly better weather. I think we had a little sprinkle today, but otherwise it's been pretty sunny. It doesn't really look like it out there, but it's so much better. The tent's finally dried. I think we've finally dried out. Highlights of today, we walked through some pretty beautiful forests with lots of ferns. We went through like a little, I think, staghorn forest, and they were really pretty. What else did we do? We got to Lake Mackenzie, which is right behind me, and it's stunning. We had a little bath because we were all pretty stinky. And then, yeah, we just got to take it easy all afternoon, listen to some podcasts, had a little snooze. It's been a really good day. Hopefully the weather keeps up for the next day, and get some more adventures underway.
Not a particularly long day of walking, but I guess concerning for everyone how hard we found it. About 11 odd k's. Good little walk. Pretty amazing rainforest with some very big trees. But we're really happy to have the sun out. I think that probably has to be the positive for the day. The big positive is getting the sun out, drying out the tent, which is always nice.
Tomorrow is 28 kilometre day, and the weather's looking pretty good, so that's exciting.
Very delicious.
Classic beef curry.
Rate it?
I do actually, yeah. I'd probably around a 7 out of 10 as far as camp meals go.
Rate it?
I've got my Thai chicken curry. I rated 4 freshwater legs out of 5.
Have an avalanche hot
Fraser,
chocolate.
freshwater
It's
legs.
delicious.
And?
99% sugar free.
And
And I have a backcountry. It's brewing. It's a lamb fettuccine. I think it'll be pretty good.
delish.
Was it hard to see that you were gonna?
We've just come in from our 29 kilometre day. I didn't film much because it was a 29 kilometre day. So I'll explain what we did. We left Lake Mackenzie, goddamn beautiful. And then we walked through bushland, up and down, through to Lake Wobbe. And we had lunch there. And then we walked through the rainforest, back through the bushland for another, I think, 19 kilometres. Having countless stops, we were doing it in 4 or 5 kilometre breaks. And we definitely are feeling today. We got in at, I think, 4:30 p.m. and we're ready to have dinner and go to bed.
Definitely a day for port in a water bottle because my feet hurt so much there. It was 28 kilometres today. I think we did something like 40,000 steps. Jacinta saw a snake. I don't think we saw much of our walk, to be honest. I think we were all just looking at the floor in front of us and at our devices trying to map out the way. And complaining about our feet and eating every snack we had. I ate all the jerky. Sorry, Callum.
Last mat chat, I believe. We may have another one tomorrow, but yeah. Anyway, I don't know why Jacinta decided to take it all the way up here, which is not that far. It's like 20 meters, but it felt like a long way. Yeah, it was a tough day, but yeah, I think it's been good. Yeah, it's good. It's always good to sort of, yeah, I guess push yourself, I think, anyway. But yeah, it was a good walk. So we sort of started Lake Mackenzie, and we made our way down to Lake Wobbe. It's about 12 kilometres.
Today was rough. Like, I think we did 40,000 steps in roughly 26 kilometres, and we did lots of little breaks in between and snacked a lot. But yeah, we stayed last night at Lake Mackenzie, which was absolutely stunning. And then yeah, today we ventured out there to start off with, and then made our way to the Valley of Giants, which is filled with like these huge, gorgeous trees. Jacinta encountered a little snake, and they kind of had a standoff, and I just stayed back. What else did we do? Honestly, it was just a big day of walking. It was beautiful, but my feet fucking hurt.
No, it's gonna be a tough slog tomorrow, but yeah, I think we're all kind of looking forward to getting back to some form of civilization, so it should be good.
Yeah, tomorrow we got 20k to go. From here to Happy Valley, and then we're staying at Fraser Island Retreat, so that'll be lovely for the night. Cheers!
Alright, we're leaving day 5. Oh, 5. How do we feel?
Good.
Smelly.
The last hour complaining about all our.
We feel good.
My knee doesn't hurt at all. Feet feel fantastic.
It's a short
Jacinta
20k
has no
day
blisters.
Today.
Her big toe is intact.
It's gonna be 20, I think.
Excited for a burger at the end.
I've looked at the map. I've looked at the map, and it's 300 meters past the end to Happy Valley to the pub.
For a puppy.
So it's 19.7 plus 0.3, so 20 k's exactly.
We've been walking in the rain for 10 kilometres, but we are. And Finn.
Want to get your shoes wet?
I always say to Lucy, it's the shit walks you talk about in years to come. So we're very, very lucky to be pissed down on rain all day. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got. I'm out.